Let's just focus on the some wills and the someone's waitings and go from there. Let's not dwell on people if they're not a good fit for whatever reason. What's going on? It's Lance McGowan here. Welcome to part 4 of my Shapr app video series. So if you haven't checked out the other ones, make sure to go do that. So the purpose of this video and the others is to learn best practices and mistakes to avoid when it comes to networking with individuals, specifically online. And the Shapr app is a way to develop more meaningful relationships with people, because it's like Tinder, which is a dating app, meets LinkedIn, which is like basically a way to show what you've done with your work life. And it's like they came together and had a baby, except for, you know, Shapr's not affiliated with either company. I'm just trying to conceptually tell you what it is, and I've gotten a lot of value out of it. I've been using it since last year, July 2018, because one of my clients had mentioned it, and it's cool. It supplements my in-person networking that I do at events because it's online, and I'm just viewing it from my desktop here because I'm using my phone to record, but my desktop I can log in and kind of see all my messages as well. And so I'm just going to cover one of the conversations I had here, but you can download the app for Shapr in the link description below. Check it out, see how you like it. And I'm going to have some resources towards the end of this video so you can implement some best practices when you conversate with people. And without further ado, let's get into one of the matches that I had. Her name is Casie. She was from Santa Ana, California. You know, a lot of times they connect you with people in your local area. I'm in Las Vegas, but sometimes it's outside the area, sometimes it's way outside the area. But it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I work with international people all over for clients, business partners, all that. Her profile says, you know, some of her power hashtags are wellness, hashtag mental health, hashtag nutrition, hashtag entrepreneurship, and hashtag personal development. Yes, yes. All right. What are her current goals? To mentor others, to find co-founders, which is interesting, and to get inspired. And her description says, I'm a part of an awesome community of passionate people who desire an extraordinary life through natural mental wellness. There you go. There you go. All right. So we matched together. We both swiped right. And here's what I opened up with. I said, hey, Casie, what would your ideal client or business partner look and sound like? So this is, you know, in my earlier messages and in this video series, I kind of opened with that question. In other ones, I have a different opener, which you'll see in other videos when you watch those. She responded back with actually a pretty detailed response, which I appreciate. She said, hi, Lance. Good to connect with you here on Shapr. Thanks for the great question. My ideal business partner, a humble influencer. Hey now. Who is innovative, has integrity, loves humanity, and thrives on serving others. Okay. It's good to know what you know, it's good when people know what they're looking for. That's great. She said, my ideal clients, anyone who is committed and open-minded to improving their mental health naturally. I enjoy educating people on healthy alternatives from conventional. How about you? All right, that's cool. So she took the time to write a pretty, you know, detailed comment back. So I said, great, thank you for sharing. Mental health is a big need in today's world. And then from a client perspective, I'm open to, you know, someone who's open to using natural solutions to improve their quality of life. A business partner, someone who's open to diversifying their income with a complementary health and wellness business part-time or on the weekends. And that's a good way to start. First, you're a customer or, you know, or a wholesale customer, and then you become a product of the product, and then you basically become a wellness advocate, do the business part-time, and then full-time. That's kind of how it works. As you get education, earn while you learn, boom. And then I followed up with, because I was getting a good vibe from her, you open to scheduling a call to see if there's a fit for what we each do or a referral opportunity. And you've probably seen in my other videos that is kind of what I do as a part of how I communicate, because it's not a hard sell for the product or the business opportunity. It's saying, look, let's just see what we each do, learn about each other, right? Build that know, like, and trust factor up for the person, the product, and the company that we're, you know, affiliated with, and then go from there. And she says, of course, what is a good time for you? Awesome. So I like when people ask questions back because that shows that they're at least interested in connecting further. I said, awesome. Does this Thursday at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time or this Friday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time work for you? She said Friday at 1. I said, sounds good. I gave her my cell. She says, great. She gave her cell. I says, I actually double booked myself, so oopsie right there. I said, hello, I have a double booking with a client at our time. Would you be open to rescheduling for sometime next week? So this is something that, you may not think is a big deal, but sometimes people ghost or ignore you when they have a double booking, and it's just like, where'd you go? You disappeared. Witness protection agency? What's up? Or sometimes they say, hey, I couldn't make it, sorry, which is like, okay. And then what's the best, this is the best practice I try to implement, is like, hey, I couldn't meet your commitment, so I'm trying to close the gap between our words and actions, or my words and my actions, right, to build trust. So I couldn't meet it, but I'm saying that in advance from our time that we talked. But are you open to rescheduling? So I at least try to counter with something that says, look, I'm still interested in connecting. Let's do something still. Let's still chat on the phone so we can see if there's that fit or not. And that is something that I appreciate when others do it. When people don't do it, it's just because they don't value connecting further, or maybe they don't, prioritize that as a skill set that they want, or they don't have the skill set, or they don't care. There's a lot of reasons. But anyways, I care about it, and I appreciate it when other people do it. Golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated. She said, sure, let me know what works, ? I said, does this Thursday at 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time work for you? She says 3 p.m. MST or Mountain Standard Time on Thursday will work. I said, sounds good. Talk to you then. She said, looking forward to the call. I said, hello, talk to you soon, the day of. And then, boom, she said, like a little emoji that it won't show here, but it shows in my phone. But anyways, we connected. We talked on the phone to give you a little update or recap. There we go. And we connected. She was with a different network marketing company, which is cool. And she, I usually ask people, if they have any health priorities or anything. And if they do, then it's just like, look, and looked like her needs were being met with her network marketing company, even though I think that everyone has, something they can improve with their health. But if they're getting all that met with their company, or at least have the perception that they are, then I just kind of drop it. And then from a business partner standpoint, she's already a distributor for a different network marketing company, so I wasn't going to push anything. And I appreciate when people don't push it with me. She kind of was a little bit like, look, I think you could do something. I was like, look, I'm with, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, no thank you. But she pushes some more. I let her know what was up respectfully, and we kind of move on from there. And I think this is a perfect segue into why we should read books like this, which is, if you are in network marketing, Go Pro by Eric Worre is a great resource, because you learn basically how to properly prospect, how to properly present and close as a network marketer. And there's also the documentary he created, which is called Rise of the Entrepreneur. Both links of that I'll have in the description below. You can get this book for free and the audio version. You just pay for shipping for the book. And this is a valuable resource to make sure that we are presenting products and business opportunities based on getting to know people, building relationships, and understanding their needs and goals, and assessing for fit. We're not just trying to stick a square peg through a circle hole. That's very important, something I try to live by. And then the other is StrengthsFinder 2.0 for the non-MLM people or for the MLM people. And this is going to help you learn more about yourself, what your top 5 strengths are, how to leverage those, whether you're an executive, an employee, or an entrepreneur. I took this at least a couple times, and it's helped me realize that teaching and learning are a couple of mine, and I'm very passionate about that as well. That's why I do YouTube videos and share what I learned from past chats. And I learned from these. Hopefully you can pull away best practices or mistakes to avoid in your own work life or business life, however it may be. Well, thank you for watching today's video. Hit the like button if you did. Hit subscribe for future video updates. And most importantly, check out the links in the description below. Download the Shapr app if you'd like to connect with people online. There's a mix of people on the app. There's entrepreneurs, there's startup companies, there's employees, there's executives, there's network marketing people, there's affiliate marketing people. There's people from all types of backgrounds. It's not just one. And regardless of where you're at, it's so important to approach things with a value mindset, getting to know people, and being able to just be clear of what you're looking for and what you're not looking for, so that you can move on if it's not, right? So the 3 main principles that I try to live by is move towards people that move towards you. When people don't move towards you, talk to the next person. And some will, some won't. So what? Someone's waiting. Let's just focus on the some wills and the someone's waitings and go from there. Let's not dwell on people if they're not a good fit for whatever reason. Let's just keep it moving. It is a numbers game in the sense that you'll talk to a lot of people, and eventually somebody will hop on the phone for you. And then maybe you meet for a one-on-one. Maybe they become a customer. Maybe they become a business partner. They may buy something, repeat buy, refer. It's just it's a process, and it's so important to be patient and make sure we're meeting people where they're at and walking alongside and doing it in a way that adds value. That's the key, and value is going to be very subjective. But anyways, Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.